And that is right, people. Check out that description because I am, of course, him. I'm, of course, the Golden One, Ricky Coleman. This is a channel right here that you have to sing its song. It is the People's Wrestling Channel. And this is... That is right. Another interview. So my guest is the first person I interviewed last year. Bringing him back. A lot of things have changed in his life. A lot of big things that we're going to discuss. We talk about. But he is the man himself. We've got a comment here. One's up for the Golden One and the Golden Chief and Billy Raydog. That is right. Anybody else, check out that description. Anyway, the man himself, REW owner, referee, reality of wrestling trainee, the legend himself, the man they call Billy Raydog. And how are you today, Billy?
Hot as hell.
Yeah, it's warm here as well. Do you like the hot weather?
Nope, it's 90-something degrees here.
I don't mind it. I don't mind. It's nice that it's warm, but it's at night you can't sleep. And us English are never happy. It's either if it's too cold we complain, if it's too warm we complain. Never happy, but it is what it is. So let's first of all discuss what's been going on with REW. So what's been going on with REW?
As of right now, we were on a temporary hiatus because I went on vacation and I had to deal with some stuff. But we're setting up for Money in the Bank.
Where did you go on vacation?
I went to Kansas, Seneca, Kansas.
Was it nice?
Yeah, small town.
Was it warm there as well?
Hell no, it felt great.
So REW. So there's your logo, Raydog Extreme Wrestling, and of course, if people want to join, so there's a link right there. So you said it's coming back. So are the spots open if people want to join?
There's always spots open.
And who's the reigning defending champion at the moment?
Your boy, right here.
Of course. Why wouldn't you be? That's another title you've just added to your long list of titles you've already got. It's a list Roman Reigns will be envious about. So yeah, you've won titles everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah, a lot of the E-Feds, yes, I have. The last counted 346 titles.
Wow, that is 346. That's more than Jerry the King Lawler, isn't it?
I think so, and a 4-time Hall of Famer in places.
You're a what, Hall of Famer?
4-time Hall of Famer.
Wow. Wow. Again, that's more than Ric Flair. Shout out to Kansas for not trying to knock people out with the extreme heat. I'm presuming it's extreme heat everywhere. It's, like I said, fairly warm here. Like, so do you
100 here.
Do you prefer hot weather, cold weather, or what do you prefer?
Springtime. Right in the middle. Right.
Do you like the rain?
Rain doesn't bother me one bit.
Fair enough. Suppose the rain's better. I don't really like the snow. Snow's nice to look at, but it's very dangerous and cold and. So yeah, big things. I've just been watching one of your videos on your channel, and I'm gonna put a link up for that right now. So if people do want to go and visit your channel, well, there it is. Your channel's right there. I was looking for it, and there it is. So yeah, so you're now a trainee wrestler. So we'll discuss that in a second, but I do want to play a video first. And I've done a little bit of trainee wrestling training, done a little bit of wrestling training, and I thought this is not for me. You're gonna be super fit, and I wanted to be a star. Wanted to be a star like that. And some people can be on the indie scene for years and years and never make it to WWE or now AEW, I suppose. Anyway, play this first, and then we'll discuss any secrets you may have about the indie world or that we don't know. But so let me play this one first. That is right. Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's and on my socials right there. And never ever forget, GWO Gold World Order t-shirts, only £11, easy enough to buy. And also not forgetting the man himself we have on the screen. And there they are. So tell everybody about your t-shirts, Billy, before I get into the question asking.
10 plus designs up there. Got one double-sided shirt. Whatever you like. Go ahead and get them.
So Billy Raydog at Porous Tees, and these are the t-shirts you can buy. Only $20. I think that's like 15 English pounds. I think roughly like that.
My double-sided is my most expensive because of damn fees.
So some great designs right there. So go get supporting. And he's still doing the thing where your money goes to charity, or have you stopped doing that now?
I'm doing that on the double-sided shirt now. Only on the double-sided. I discontinued JTV t-shirt. That one's got discontinued. Fair
enough. So the double-sided t-shirt, is that the dog one? You did send me a picture of it. Sure. But the double-sided t-shirts are go and support a charity. And yeah, buy a t-shirt. So if Billy, Justin, or anybody else watching live now or later wants to ask you questions, get asking them. So, like I said, I've done a little bit of wrestling training, just really not for me. I prefer just to sit and watch it. So, how's the training going, and how many days do you train?
I train, about 5 days a week, and it's going pretty well.
Are you tired after a session? Are you like aching everywhere and thinking, why am I doing this? But then you'll turn up to the next one.
I'm usually just ready to pass out, go to bed.
There you go. I've heard stories of like people are just like they get really tired out and really like they're pushed to the limit, but they'll still keep on going. And you are training with. It's Booker T School, or company, should I say, Reality of Wrestling. Like I said, I just went to, before we came on here, went to watch your video of your refereeing. So I think that's super cool. You're refereeing in a 2-time Hall of Famers company. But we'll get into the referee part later on. So, So who trains you? Does Booker T train you, or does he have any input?
Booker T does a lot of the input. He tells the trainers what to teach, and when he comes down, he's always teaching when he's free. And I'm breaking news right here. We might have a special, I'll tell you all later on, trainer coming in.
Yeah, tell us that later. We'll save that for later on. So yeah, that's cool. Booker T, currently does NXT. Does he say anything about NXT, or does he kind of just keep all that quiet, or is he like to talk about it?
He usually focuses more on training and what he's learned from NXT. He put inputs down with us.
How does he deal with, or like people? Oh, he's Booker T, two-time Hall of Famer, NXT commentary, or people not like that where at the school?
They're not really like that. All they are, he's okay giving one free autograph and a photo. Don't fanboy. If you fanboy, he's gonna tell the trainers to put you through the ringer.
So if you're like, oh my god, he's Booker T, he'll say put him through the ringer.
Yep. That means you're running 14
Sorry,
miles. You're gonna be running 14 miles.
Don't fanboy over Booker T, or it makes you run 14 miles. I didn't meet him at Love of Wrestling convention. I don't know if he discussed did he say he was coming over to the UK or not?
Usually we know when you know.
But yeah, part of Love of Wrestling convention. So I suppose I don't know if you went when you went to WrestleMania, like WrestleCon. Did you go to WrestleCon?
I went to WrestleCon.
So similar to that, but there were interviews and there was a show on, 2 shows on. And Booker T was like super cool to meet, and he did the whole King Booker entrance, so that was super cool to see. And yeah, just a great guy all around. I think he's a good commentator on NXT. Some people take him or leave him, but yeah, I think he's good. So have you been on a? Sorry, go on.
Wife is better.
She doesn't do commentary.
She's done it before, plenty of times on reality wrestling.
Fair enough. So have you been on any indie shows yet, or as a wrestler, or if not, when are you making your debut?
Debut probably end of this year or next year for my first match.
Are you looking forward to it? Or are you nervous?
Looking forward to it.
And I've seen your gear, some great gear. You've actually got your own song. It's like a rap song that has Billy Raydog in it. So I think that's super cool. So yeah, you're all set. What are you allowed to say what your finishing move is, or do we have to find out when we see you wrestle?
It's a modified Boston Crab that I call the dad joke.
The dad joke. You could use your move that you're using. REW, the Bone Crusher, isn't it? Is it?
That one, yeah, it's a Bone Crusher. They told me to hold off on that one until I get more muscle.
Do you have to? So yeah, that was my next question then. So do you have to work out a lot and go to the gym a lot to keep up with training?
Yes, a lot.
So people like, the people we see in WWE, they'll have to be in the gym daily.
Yes, they're basically in the gym every time they get a chance. Or they're backstage doing 150 push-ups. Because the referees there do about 150 push-ups, 30 squats, 750 burpees.
750 what? Burpees, what are they?
It's you get into a crab position, jump up, back down, jump up.
Oh yeah, down. Jesus, yeah, I probably could do about 2 of those. I'd be worn out. Now I go to the gym 4 times a week, but my cardio is probably not the best at all. It's just muscle I want. So yeah, I probably could do like 10 of those and be worn out. Certainly in this heat, anyway. So is there any secrets you can tell us about training or indie wrestling, or is there anything?
With training, you can be the worst worst shaped person, but you can end up being the best wrestler out there. All it is about how you look in the ring.
So you could be in the shape of, let me think of somebody.
Otis.
Oh, there you go, Otis, here we go, yeah. So you could be in the shape of Otis, but still be good in the ring, and so as long as you can get stuff in the ring done, it doesn't matter how you look.
And your cardio could be the dog shit, but there's ways to make it look like, oh, your cardio is great.
But Roman Reigns in interviews has said one of the reasons The Rock doesn't want to come back is because of cardio. But so surely you need good cardio now or not?
You need decent cardio.
Is
Depending
it
on what.
hard? Is it hard, like bouncing off the ropes, and then is it also hard? Okay. First question: is it hard bouncing off the ropes?
At first, yes, but now, no.
Is it hard, like off the ropes into one move and then into another one? You've got to remember a sequence. Does that come easily, or does it over time?
Some people it comes easy, but for me, not at all.
Yeah, I didn't find it. I did about a month, maybe 2 months of training, so very, very little. And I just like the warm up killed me, and then I couldn't really remember the sequence. I just thought this is not really for me. I prefer going watching it, and yeah, so going to shows. So I'm guessing when your debut will be in Texas.
Yes,
probably. Will it be with?
Joe.
Will it be with Reality Wrestling or just a local indie show?
Reality Wrestling.
That's very cool. So I've seen bits of Reality Wrestling on YouTube, and I've seen Booker T discuss it on his podcast. So they're out there, and we'll discuss the talent you've got coming in a little bit. So yeah, they're definitely out there. So big well done for working for that company. Is Booker? I'm guessing because Booker T's in Florida for NXT. Does he come in often, or is it just now and again?
He tries to come in when he's free, but he's there on every show day possible. Every show day possible.
Do they run a show every month or?
Every month he has a show.
That must. How long did it take to fly from Florida to Texas then?
I say no more than 2 hours.
I suppose that's not too bad, I suppose, if you're used to it. But no, being on a plane, I don't really like. It's, again, the travel sickness. I'm fine on a train, a bus, I suppose, but a car, and a train, Anyway, does Booker T? I've seen him. No, sorry, I saw him compete on one of his shows not long ago. So does he still compete on his shows, or does he get involved in the shows, or he just merely there backstage?
He manages a group right now called the Heat.
I'm guessing simply like Harlem Heat type thing.
Kind of.
Is he heel or face?
He's heel.
I think King Booker, great heel, and he really got the character. But I think he's a good face as well, because I do like him on NXT. Two-time Hall of Famer, so you can't do any worse than Booker T, I don't think, really. So you could do worse, should I say. So we'll discuss who's coming up, what talent you've got coming up, and we've got to say some big talent you've got coming. And we'll discuss the wrestling part after these commercials. So everybody, take a good look at this. So that's right, on video, on the screen right now, all my socials. So let's discuss about you being a referee for Reality Wrestling. Like I said, saw you in a referee in a match. I'm guessing that match was on TV, the one on your YouTube channel.
It was one Steel Cage. It was on their YouTube channel.
No, it was a women's match.
The women's, that would be their student show.
So is that not a show on TV then, or?
That one's not on TV, but I'm breaking news right now. We are going to get a student show, like their own NXT version that's going to be on YouTube.
That's cool. Very quickly, what are your thoughts about NXT? Do you like it? Some people, I think it's great. I have to very quickly. A lot better than Raw. I think it's the second best show. Fantastic. I think everything is done right with NXT. What are your thoughts about it?
I feel Raw is the C show, NXT is the B show, and SmackDown right now is the A show.
Yeah, SmackDown goes to Reigns, and then see, would I put SmackDown and NXT on a par? I think NXT is really good. Certainly this week. So this week felt a little bit filler, but still good. Still better than Raw. Anything's better than Raw, almost. Anyway, so have you referee matches on TV or not?
I've only done been the second in some of the matches on TV. Then I've done a few on YouTube channels.
Do you get nervous? Do you like backstage? You know, you're going to be on YouTube, or you're going to be on TV. Do you feel nervous, or do you just go out there and get it done?
I go out there and get it done. Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, is it hard to learn how to be a referee? Surely it's just you count to three and count them out, or whatever. Is it? Some people say it's hard to learn, and some people say it's easy to learn. So how was it for you?
It was easy for me to learn because I already knew half of what they're going to do.
Do they tell you backstage the spots, or do they call it mostly in the ring?
They call it mostly in the ring, but they have to tell me spots that involve me.
Yeah, true. Like, so if you're taking a bump or anything, they've got to say, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah, because if I've never done it before, it can make them look like an asshole.
You could make them look bad, and you could get injured as well. So probably more importantly, you could get injured, or they could get injured, and yeah.
Yep.
Have we got a question from Justin here, maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay, so what do you enjoy more, being a referee or training?
Right now, referee, because I haven't had my first match, so I haven't had that high yet.
Yeah, true. I suppose you've had matches, training matches, but yeah, you know, like a proper match. But so yeah, so we'll discuss the talent now you've got coming up. But first of all, can you tell us any secrets about being a referee that we don't know? Well, and kind of a two-part question: do you have like an earpiece like they do in WWE?
Some indie shows, yes, but Booker T's has been so far the only one with the earpiece.
And any secrets that that the world will want to know, that Justin will want to know, that everybody else watching this later on will want to know?
Sometimes the refs have to call a spot to another wrestler as the other wrestlers selling and doing stuff.
Well, so for example, let's use it as well as a WWE match. Or okay, Booker T will say something to you, and then you'll relay that to the other wrestler.
Yes, and I got to remember that to the T, or otherwise it gets messed up.
So for instance, Booker T says, "I'm doing a suplex," and you tell that other wrestler he's doing a DDT, it screws up the match.
Yes.
And are they absolutely angry and pissed off when they get backstage, saying you've just screwed up the match?
Usually that's when we get thrown around.
So they're pretty angry. So is some different? Are they all pissed off and think, oh, you've just screwed up? Or do some take it and think, well, you knew, so you're learning? Or what happens?
On if I've been at that show before or not.
Just imagine screwing up like Brock Lesnar match, and you want to do that.
If I Lesnar match, I'm getting the hell out of there, taking a cab. I'm going 2 countries away.
So yeah, we'll discuss the talent. Well, you got some made. Well, let me put up another picture. Give me a second. I thought I'd added them all, but clearly not.
You never know.
So all the way from NXT, reigning, defending NXT champion Carmelo Hayes, right hand man Trick Williams coming to one of the shows, July 15th.
Yes.
So that's next month. I was going to say that's already been, but we're in June. So that's next month. As well as former Divas champion, the one and only Alicia Fox. And if that wasn't enough, I'm guessing these are some relation to Reigns, Jacob Fatu, and
to Reigns.
Alicia Fox again. Okay, so I did put that. And the other one, and
there it is.
Zilla Fatu. So what relation are they to Reigns and Rikishi and the Usos?
Zilla Fatu is Umaga's son.
And the other one?
I think is a cousin to Roman.
How many cousins he got? How big is the family? So have you met all these before, or will this be your first time meeting them?
Zilla Fatu trains with us, so I meet him every day. Alicia Fox, I'll be seeing her on a regular. And we got one other thing.
Is Zilla a nice guy? How is he to train with?
Zilla's pretty chill. I've been on his social media a lot.
Have you? So, for instance, we'll use Trick Williams. So again, if you're a mark and you go, oh, it's Trick Williams from NXT. Oh my God, will he think you're a fan and fans are like that, or will he think you're a mark?
We can't mark out. If we mark out, we're thrown out for the day. And training, we get special training.
All I know about Zilla is that Umaga's son. You get special training. You mean you get thrown around for being a mark?
Basically, get your ass beat.
Same with Alicia Fox, same with anybody from WWE or AEW. If you're a mark, you'll get treated as a mark.
And I want to let you know, we do have a special guest referee coming in.
And it is, go on.
Nick Patrick from WCW.
Ah, wow. So does he still ref then?
He still refs and runs his own wrestling promotion.
Will this be your first time meeting him, or have you met him before?
This will be my first time.
He was a good heel referee back in the day, like when he was the Invasion angle, he was very much WCW.
For real.
So will he come in and will he help you with learning how to be a better referee, and he'll watch the training, he'll tell you where you're going wrong?
I think this is just a one-off appearance from him. He's doing our main event.
So you got Nick Patrick. Is that July 15th?
July 15th.
So Nick Patrick, Trick Williams, Alicia Fox, Zilla Fatu, and Jacob Fatu.
And Eric Lockhart.
Eric Lockhart.
From
I don't know who's that.
NXT superstar.
Okay, and he's got NXT superstar Eric Lockhart. So that's a stacked show. So that's July 15th. So if people want to go, where is it and where can they find information on it?
They can check realitywrestling.com. Our YouTube channel will have it live on YouTube for $4.99.
And I presume they're on Twitter, Reality Wrestling on Twitter. And where is it? If people want to go, local people want to go, where is it?
Humble, Texas. Hit me up. I can give you the exact address.
What, Texas? Say the name again. What, Texas?
Humble,
Texas. Never heard of it. I've heard where Austin's from and where Dallas, Texas. I've heard of that. But anywhere else, no.
Basically, it's in Houston.
Fair enough. And speaking of Twitter, we'll quickly show this. So you're on Twitter, aren't you? So if people want to follow you, there we are. As well as follow Reality of Wrestling, July 15th, like I said. So Alicia Fox, Nick Patrick, Trick Williams, Jacob Fatu, Zilla Fatu, and Eric Lockhart. Pretty stacked show. Is there anybody else? Apart from yourself, of course. Is there anybody else going to be there?
Besides Booker, maybe Queen Sharmell.
So Booker T, Queen Sharmell, and how much are tickets if people want to go?
$25.
So that's about £15 English. So that's good. Is there like a meet and greet to meet Booker, Trick, and whoever else, or not?
Not right now, but if you hang around after the show, you might get a free meet and greet.
Certainly, Booker, Trick, Alicia, they could charge for a meet and greet, but there you go. It is what it is.
It's a indie show, so they're like, we'll decide.
But Booker T's, like I said, in WWE, two-time Hall of Fame, you could certainly charge for a meet and greet.
All good.
So when you're back at training, and so yeah, when are you back at training?
Tonight.
Tonight. So do you train? Is it so every day it's a different bit you have to work on, or is it you go in and just train everything?
Usually we refresh what we did yesterday and learn something new the next day.
So like you might learn headlocks today, backdrop tomorrow, and so on and so on.
We're not always learning to move. Sometimes we're learning how to take that move and walk with it.
Which is easier, doing a move or taking a move?
Doing the move.
Does it hurt being slammed onto the mat?
First, yes, but now, no.
So even in WWE, when they get slammed on the mat, that will hurt.
Yeah.
There's some pretty tough people out there, isn't there? But I suppose in WWE they've got like people to massage them, and they can take if you're Reigns, you can take time off.
I wouldn't recommend taking time off, though.
Sorry, say that again?
I do not recommend taking time off.
Why not? Ring rust.
No, your body gets used to not taking bumps anymore. And when you take that one after coming back, it hurts 3 times worse.
So even Reigns, we'll use Lesnar, takes months off at a time. When you come back and take a bump, and that will hurt more.
Yes. That's why.
But then Lesnar, he's like, look at him. So I'm pretty sure he can take it. So I'm going to just play one final video, and then we'll discuss more. So let me just play this. Give me a second. Here it is. That is right. GWO Gold World Order and Billy. Don't know what happened there, but yes, GWO Gold World Order, and that the effect of GWO kind of affected Billy's camera and Billy's just the Wi-Fi and everything. That's the power of GWO. So we'll quickly discuss your t-shirts again. So is there a sale on at the moment for Pro Wrestling tees or not?
At the moment, no. But there will be on 4th of July.
Well, there you go then. 4th of July and a couple. No, well, not next weekend, the weekend after. Buy his t-shirt, support him. Like you said, double-sided t-shirt. The money goes to charity. What charity will it be?
It will be most likely cancer.
There you go then. No better cause on that, really. Well, animal charity maybe, but cancer, I'll say bad thing if you get it. And yeah, so support the charity, support Billy, buy one of his t-shirts. Like I said, I've shown you the designs. $20. People will probably spend that going to a show. if it's England, £15, again, you're going to spend that going to a show. Did you just send me my mic? Oh, can you not hear me properly?
I can hear you, but it's like an echo out of an echo out of an echo.
Give me I'll come out and back in then. Give me a second.
What's up, guys? Don't forget to check out Pro Wrestling Tees. Get yourself a great t-shirt from your boy, Billy Raydog. If you are looking to join REW, hit me up on any of my socials. Hit up Ricky. We can get y'all in. Looking for spots every damn day. And join us at our Reality Wrestling on July 15th.
Is that better or it's still an echo?
So way better.
There you go. I don't know what that was. I think when you went out, it affected it somehow.
It's way better.
I think Roman Reigns was trying to smash it because of the video that got played. He's upset that his team's stolen his theme. So, when are you next going to? Do you attend indie wrestling shows or not?
Yes, I was at one last night. Texas Contender Series. If you look up New Texas on Facebook, I did the Contender Series.
Do you go to do you attend as a fan? I meant
as a fan. Sometimes I always go to the shows. If I'm not working. I just pop my ass in the crowd.
I go to a lot of shows for this one, including SmackDown for this month.
I've been to 34 this month.
Wow. And we're only on to the 23rd. Wow, 34. And when do you next WWE show you're going to? Because the next time they come to Texas, but
mine will be NXT. I think it's Backlash or no, Great American Bash. It's Great American Bash.
Great American Bash. Yeah, so that's now going to be a pay-per-view. So quickly, your thoughts on that?
Can't wait. It's only 3 hours away from me.
So yeah, it has been a TV special, but now, yeah, a pay-per-view. The last time it was a pay-per-view, 2006, I think, was it? Rey Mysterio, Booker T, or was it Cena, Lashley? I can't remember.
It's been 12 years.
Something like that. It's been a long time, but yeah, it's either 2006, 2007, last time it was an actual pay-per-view. So, who do you think Carmelo's going to face? I would have saved Carmelo Braun for then, but who do you think he's facing?
At this point, doesn't bother me. It's going to be a good match either way.
Possibly Ilya, Carmelo, but then what do you do with Braun? Do you think Braun's ready for the main roster?
Yes, but as a face, but not a heel.
Yeah, he can make a good heel and just like run through people, I think. So he certainly looks a lot better heel now than he did, like with the beard and so.
That
and the match
ugly. He had an ugly beard.
But he looks more heel. So and his match with Rollins was decent, probably not the best, but decent. So yeah, so NXT, Great American Bash. So anybody wanted to go? How much are tickets for that for WWE for NXT?
I think I paid $23.
Wow, and have you got a good seat for it?
It's probably up in the rafters, but still, that's not bad for a WWE ticket.
Yeah. Are they bringing NXT? Does NXT go on the road now? Do they do a tour?
They're doing a little bit of a tour, but there's mainly on their pay-per-views. And I looked at prices for Monday Night Raw in Houston. The cheapest
Wrong.
ticket was $40.
For Raw, they should give the tickets away.
For real.
I suppose it's the flagship show. This week's Raw wasn't bad, but it still wasn't good. Like you say, SmackDown's the A show because of Reigns, and then NXT. I think
it's not because of Reigns. It's because of the actual storylines they're telling between the other superstars, and the action in the ring is way better too.
But it's mainly because of Reigns and the Bloodline. But there you go. It is what it is. So again, July 15th. How much are tickets again? Did you say?
$25, and I just got word we sold out the first row.
Well, there you go. So front row sold out. Is it $25 wherever you sit, or is it if you want to stand? Is it cheaper?
$25, period.
So if you want to, that's good. That's like a set price. That's good. Some shows I've been to, it's cheaper if you stand, or it's more for the front row. But if it's $25, that's probably better. So yeah, so it's all an all-around price. So will you be refereeing on that show? And if so, do you know the match you're refereeing for?
Well, right now, no. But I was told to bring my stuff just in case one of the refs that are going to be on the show can't do it.
Do you get nervous if that happens, or are you just out there ready to go?
I just go and pretend like, screw it, I gotta do it, or I get chewed out.
True, yeah. So, thank you for joining me, and we'll show it again. Your pro wrestling tees. Give me a second. Somewhere here.
It's in the great abyss.
So here we go. The great abyss, wherever that is. So yeah, here are the designs again. So the GTV one, which is there, I believe, discontinued, but the rest still available. And the double-sided T-shirt, how much is the double-sided one?
Double-sided is $25.
So it's only $5 more. And I'm going to go to charity. So buy a T-shirt, support him. You can get in contact with me. It's pretty easy to follow that link, and I'll put it all in the description.
We're giving a deal. If you buy 2 or more shirts, I will send you a free signed 8x10.
And I'm sure that if you also buy your T-shirts, I'm sure you'll receive a shout out on REW.
Yeah, for real, you do. You get a shout out on my YouTube channel. You might even get your own personal video on my YouTube channel.
There we go. So you'll get a shout out, you'll promote your channel, and you'll get a video. So you can't ask for anything more. This guy is refereeing for Booker T, for Ring of Honor, Reality of Wrestling. So yeah, buy a T-shirt, buy one now before they all go. Sale next weekend. No, it's really the weekend after July 4th. Is it 25%?
I'm not sure what they're gonna do. It's Independence Day, so we'll find out.
So yeah, so get them while they're hot. A couple of weeks. The sale is on. I presume 25%, might be 50%, might be 80%. Could be any of those. Join REW, and if people do want to join, and they've got a career wrestler, they've got a character they want to send you the hashtag REW on Community Creations.
That, or they can message me or message you, and I'll get it from them.
There you go then. So, and can it be any? It can be man, woman, tag team, faction.
team, midget, don't matter. Giant, don't matter.
Midget. Okay. Fair enough.
One arm, don't matter. As long as he can wrestle.
How do you do a one-arm wrestler in 2K23?
It's a glitch, but it's possible.
There should be no glitches. Anyway, midget, a one-arm wrestler, you have anything you like. It can even have.
Bro, I can't.
Can even have an animal if you like, because there's been bunnies, there's been wolf people, dog people, cat people in REW before. So the possibilities are endless. The only thing that is holding you back is your own imagination.
Yo.
So July 15th, get to the show. Message me on here or any of the socials running across there, and I can be able to send me information. I'll send you information. It's in Humble, Texas.
Yes. Humble, Texas. Summer of Champions.
Am I echoing again?
No.
Okay, then it for some reason it just stopped and then came back on.
Well, Roman did it.
Right, it's dodgy Wi-Fi. It's one of the two. I'm going to blame the Wi-Fi rather than my tribal chief. Anyway, what?
Blame Jimmy Uso then.
It was Jimmy Uso. So yeah, what's the venue for Great American Bash?
It's in Austin. I think it's where the San Antonio Spurs play. I'm not sure the name of it.
Fair enough. But if people see you there, I'm sure they can come and get a picture, get an autograph, chat to you about REW, chat to you about reality of wrestling. I nearly said love of wrestling, reality of wrestling. And last question, you're looking forward to Great American Bash?
Looking forward to it like always.
Yeah, NXT do some great pay-per-views. I think better than the main roster pay-per-views, but it is what it is. Main roster pay-per-views are always going to be watched because they just are. So thank you for joining me. I'll put you backstage for now and just finish up here. But once again, thank you for joining me.
For champion.
So, quickly finish up here. So, coming up will be my journey to and review of wrestling this Sunday, and then the big one, SmackDown, the Money in the Bank predictions, and then SmackDown and Money in the Bank Journey 2. So, PMP, Pancakes, and PowerSlams, all of this is in the description, so do certainly check it out. On YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, PMP, Pancakes, and PowerSlams, go and check it out. Spread the word, like and subscribe to them, as well as Sportskeeda, give them a massive like. Podcasts, DOMCAST, and In Time Wrestling Podcast, and do go and follow Just In Time 211. Into your e-feds, of course, so first of all, it's going to be Raydog Extreme Wrestling, Red Billy Raydog F8, TWF Network, and ASPW Production. And if you're into your promo-based e-feds, it is Promo Performance Alliance. So again, quickly, this weekend, my journey to and review of local wrestling, and then Money in the Bank predictions, and then it's a big one, SmackDown and Money in the Bank. But do like and subscribe. Thank you to Billy for joining me. Go support him, buy one of his t-shirts, get to Reality Wrestling Show, join REW, like and subscribe, and it is, until next time, Ricky Goldman out.